If I woke up tomorrow and I had a brand new nonprofit, how would I start to raise money? That's today's question. So, I have usually worked for very well established colleges and universities across the country, but I've worked with enough small nonprofits in training and consulting capacities to be able to answer this question. So, I would do really three things right in a row. Number one, I would make sure that I had a strong board. So I had folks from the community that would be supportive of my mission, and I would get them to commit to serving on my board. Once I had a strong board that was committed to my organization and its mission, I would set up an open house, especially if I was in direct program services delivery. So if I was an animal shelter, or if I was a home for foster kids, a group home, or something to that effect, I would make sure that I could bring people to the location and see the great work that we're doing. So I would have my board members activate their networks, both actual networks and in social media, to invite people to this open house. And I would have a small amount of refreshments. I would take people on a tour of the work, maybe show a video that showed some testimonials of people who were beneficiaries of our work. And then I would make a pitch at the end and invite people. If you've been inspired by what you've heard today and you want to participate in this work, we invite you to make a gift. I would also make sure I had my board to 100% participation, but that's sort of part of step one. And then the next thing that I would do is step three is I would find like-minded organizations and see if they would allow me to purchase or rent their list for a mailing. And it could even be an organization that's just sort of akin to what you're doing. So if you are a free spay and neuter clinic, you might buy the list of the local animal shelter. Or if you are the local animal shelter, you might buy the patient list from a veterinarian's office, or something to that extent, where you're going to be able to get a like-minded list of people that you can then send emails or direct mail out to. And you're going to make your pitch through there. And if you're bound to a geographic region, you might just want to get access to local churches or be able to make presentations at things like Kiwanis Club or Rotary, things like that. So depending on your geography, you're either going to be buying lists of like-minded people or visiting local civic organizations or both. So get yourself a strong board to get started. Have your board get to 100% giving themselves and have them invite folks to an open house. And then you're going to work your connections locally through churches and civic organizations. And you're going to buy list or borrow or rent list from like-minded businesses or other organizations that are similar to yours. Hope this helps you get started. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if you tried any of these.